Troy, Odysseus and his men sail back to Ithaca, not knowing the trouble that lies ahead.
Can I have further attention? Today marks the day that we have finally conquered Troy.
Woo!
Come on, men, let us celebrate as we set sail back home to Ithaca.
Yeah!
Woo-hoo! As the men celebrate and drink wine, Athena, the goddess of wisdom, war, and love, appears next to Odysseus with a warning.
Odysseus, you have angered the gods into foolish mistakes.
Foolish mistakes? I think not. I conquered Troy all by myself. No help whatsoever.
Your arrogance blinds you, Odysseus. You did not see the truth. Poseidon rescued you from the trouble of the summoning his sea creature to attack the man. He was going to spill the truth to the king. How arrogant can you get, Odysseus?
Your stupidity humors me. Think I need help from the gods?
Odysseus, being stubborn as always, disregards Athena and celebrates his victory.
As they sleep soundly, thunder strikes the seas and startles the men. What was that?
Just some thunder, nothing to worry about.
Not liking the fact that the soldiers believe that Zeus's powers are just some minor thunder, he decides to create a disaster so that the men do not doubt his powers again. Odysseus, look north. The sky is going crazy. Will we make it home? The directions of these waves are causing the boat to turn in every direction. We cannot make it.
Men, Zeus will not harm us. Trust in one another. We'll get through this one step at a time.
No, it was lying ahead of them. The powers of Zeus became to be the only factor of this godly storm. Zeus became to get angry at the men and Odysseus.
My powers combined, the great god of the seas, Poseidon, take you and your flimsy friends to the deep dark depths of the ocean. Be ready, Odysseus, because this is a guessing game, and get ready to play.
I believe my men. No one can phase us. We may have lost some of the battle of Troy, but we're still the strongest men that can take Christmas any day at any time.
The waves began to crash onto the boat as the men toppled over each other, bracing for strength to stay aboard the ship. One after another, the sky would curse at them with anger as powerful as Zeus himself.
Oh, Odysseus, why do you question our powers? Do you mortals not comprehend the power of us gods possess? We are gods, the ones who control the ground your filthy feet walk on. Angering us is asking for death.
Odysseus, maybe they are right. Maybe apologizing is the best option.
Silence! Kings do not question their actions.
You're making a mistake, Odysseus.
I do not make mistakes.
Poseidon and Zeus have had enough of his selfishness. Poseidon used his waves to push Odysseus toward an island that he knows he will never escape from, the island of Teras.
I've had enough of your games, Odysseus. Prepare to suffer the consequences.
Odysseus and his men wash up on the beaches of Teras, confused and wet.
Odysseus, where are we? Have the gods finally given up and sent us back home to Ithaca?
Gods do not give up that easily. Poseidon and I have punished your king and sent you to the island of Teras. Prepare for your worst nightmare, Odysseus, because you may never escape this treacherous island.
Zeus leaves the men to fend for themselves, happy they finally get to what they deserve.
Come on, men, this island is a blessing, not a curse. The gods believe that this island is punishment. They're foolish. But truly, it is not. We have food. We can find wood and create more weapons and ships. Now let us go find some wood and create a fire and food to cook.
While looking for food, the soldiers started chopping down trees for firewood and weapons, but little did they know that the commotion of tree chopping woke up Teras, the powerful monster that owned this land.
What was that? Maybe it was an earthquake.
I don't think that was an earthquake.
Out of nowhere, the screams of one of Odysseus' soldiers is heard, and all of the men turn towards the noise, but there was nothing there. Then another scream is heard, and just like before, no one was there when they heard and turned that direction.
What's going on? Where's the going? Half of our men are gone.
This island is not an island. It is a monster. Let's stick together. No one should be alone. We can't let this monster take any more from men.
Strongest God in the world, gods do not know what is right for the people. Your selfishness is not needed in this life. Learn to respect those who help you in need, Odysseus.
Odysseus commands his men to create small boats so that they can sail away from this horrible island, as he tries to stall the creature that is killing all his men.
Odysseus, come on. We made enough boats and brought extra supplies and food.
We need to leave this awful place at once.
Let's look at the island of Teras. Odysseus and his men sail again toward their beloved home of Ithaca, hoping that the gods have finally given up and can leave the men alone.